Daytona Beach, home to Hanksters hot rods, muscle cars, and collector car showroom. America's #1 choice of premier collector cars for over 30 years. This is a certified piece, so at full retail price, we actually include enclosed transport. And at full retail price, we actually have a 90-day powertrain warranty. It's 1984 Jeep Wagoneer. 360 under the hood, so we're going to start off there. As you can see, we got the 360, we have the Edelbrock intake, Edelbrock carburetor. We're going to slowly move along to the driver's side, and you're going to notice we also have power brakes. We have power steering, and we have factory air. So you have power steering, power brakes, air. Nice looking engine bay here. You have the finned valve covers, the Edelbrock air cleaner there. Beautiful. But it's a very, very nice color, especially with that two-tone, making it pop a little bit even more. So the wood grain looks fantastic. We're going to start on the hood as far as the paint goes. I don't see clear coat fade, major dings or dents. Now this is not going to be a perfect truck. Throughout the video, we'll be pointing out little imperfections here and there, but overall the paint condition, at least in my eyes, is going to be a 8 out of 10. You got little spots on the paint, not very big, small things like that. As far as moving towards the middle, the passenger side, that's in good shape. The grille, look at that. Grille is fantastic. The headlight looks good. All the bezels, the chrome trim, there's no major patina going on. Chrome's in beautiful condition. Down low, your bumper, I don't see any major dings or dents going on. You have a little bit of some scratch marks up here and there. But again, this is a 1984. That's way older than I am. So it's in very good condition for the age. The bumpers look good, the grille looks good, the front end, it's iconic. We do real well with Wagoneers here. I like selling them. They're fun. They're fun to drive. They're good cruisers, good little beach toys. So you got the wood trim here. Right above that, you got a touch-up spot. Wood trim looks good, and then on top, you got a little more imperfections going on right there. And then the glass, you do have imperfections. Now they're not all the way through. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. You got a little chip right there, but it's not spread. It's not cracked by any means. As far as the body panels go, everything lines up good. The front door to the front fender, beautiful paint, uniform clear. Very, very nice. Look at the wheels and tires. Those are in great condition. You have the BF Goodrich tires, only a few years old. So you have plenty of life left. You have good tread. As far as the lower portion where the wood meets the rockers, I don't see any bubbling, any cracking, any splitting. So the paint work, the body work is real nice. Now we don't know when it was done, if the engine's been rebuilt, we don't know. We don't claim anything without paperwork, and I hope you can appreciate that transparency. Top of the door looks good there. The glass, no major cracks, no major chips or anything like that. Vent windows in great shape. All the chrome trim around the glass is also in nice condition. You look at your door panels here. You kind of have like a two-tone interior. One of my favorite colors, like the brown interior colors are my favorite. You've got the carpeted material down low. That is in good shape. Power windows, nice to have. I mean, look at this interior. So you have the cat skin covers on it, which is my favorite. So beautiful interior, no rips or tears on the driver's side. Power seats. See the steering wheel's in great shape. The gauges look fantastic. So I can lift this up with the Grand Wagoneer floor mat, and look at that carpet, beautiful. Door shut real nice too, beautiful. Down low on the door, you're gonna see the paint looks fantastic. You got a couple scratches down here, down low. If it was perfect, it'd be more money. If it was perfect, you'd be afraid to drive it. This is a great driver. If you want something to go to car shows, you know, drive around a couple times a week with the family, kids, you actually have a lot of leg room back here. But look at this. Look at the door panels. Those are in good shape. The wood trim around it, beautiful. But looks like the rear seats have been redone as well. So it matches the carpet, it matches the wood grain on the exterior. Cars nowadays are very boring. They all look the same. This is unlike anything else on the road. So you want something that gets a lot of attention, that's easy to drive, that's four-wheel drive. This is it. Very nice interior. You can see we got a roof rack up here. That's cool. As we go along the top, where the quarter is, where all the windows are, look at that, no cracks, no chips on the quarter glass. The bright work on the sides look excellent, and then the glass on the rear. This also comes down. That's how you open up the rear hatch. So it rolls down with the key in my hand. You just put it in the ignition part, or not the ignition, but the keyhole. So you can take it off, here are your keys. And then this folds down like a tailgate. Carpet's in great shape here, carpet's in great shape over there. I don't see any major discoloration or fading. You have a lot of room too, so if you have kids that play sports, I don't know, lacrosse, basketball, football, you can pretty much haul anything in here. You can use it for work too, which is nice. But very easy. Shuts real nice there, and you can see this is where it's kind of hiding, and then we can put the key right back in. We might keep it down right now, but I'll show you that it works. Look at that. Pretty cool to drive it with it down, but for right now, I guess we can close it. Look at the tailgate area. The wood grain's in great shape. The trim pieces down here, none of them are missing. What's cool is, right behind that chrome bumper, you do have a trailer hitch. So you can haul things around. Small jet ski, boat. Maybe you own a business, use it for landscaping or something. That'll be pretty cool. You can look down the sides of the car, the quarter, the doors, the front fender, everything is lining up laser straight. This is a very straight truck. The paint is beautiful. I love this color too. Definitely goes well with the wood trim. Lower portions, you can see, this is all in good shape. There's no rust or rot, no signs of real bad bodywork on the car whatsoever. Got the BF Goodrich tires, you got the Jeep, the iconic style wheels there. So that is a good looking set. Before we open up the door, look at the glass. Glass is in great shape. Your door panels, look at this. You have a little ashtray right here. Fancy. And then again, on the passenger side, beautiful interior, one of my favorite interior styles. And you have so much room back here too, ton of room. You can actually fit adults back here, which is nice. And then the carpet is in great shape. Whoever did the restoration did a fantastic job. The paintwork, the bodywork, the underside. I mean, look at the doors, everything lines up perfect. But it's an 84, this was built by humans, not by robots. But it does show extremely well for the age. Door panels, again, you got the power windows, all the material here as far as like the wood grain and then the brown where it meets. The carpeted material down low, everything looks good. No rips, no tears on the passenger side seat. It's also cool, this one has power on the passenger side. A lot of them are only on the driver, but we're gonna find out if that works. Look at that, they work. Yep, that is awesome. 1984, and you have multiple adjustments on the seats. Beautiful. The dash is in good shape. We're gonna find out what works, what doesn't work later on in the video. Door shut nice. We'll go along the lower portion. You can see it's not split, not cracked, no major bubbling going on. This is a nice paint job. The wood grain's in great shape on the front fender. You have your lights right there, beautiful. And again, we're gonna have up-close pictures on our website, Hanksters.com. Majority of our business is done sight unseen. Pennsylvania, they've been doing it for 30 years. We're going on 10 here in Daytona. We sold 3 cars today, 2 cars yesterday, and a car the day before that. So every day we have 2 or 3 cars leave. The reason we do well is because we have a 20-minute video. We show all the body panels, we put it up in the air, we take it on a drive, but they're not gonna be perfect cars. And if you are more particular, come to Daytona, check out the truck with your own eyes. We're gonna put it up in the air, we're gonna show the underside, and then from there, we'll go for a drive. Underneath our Wagoneer, we have front disc brakes. We're gonna show the suspension. Everything looks fantastic under here. We have a Dana 44 front axle. So you have a live axle under here, which is really cool. Everything's tight under here. The 360, so we're gonna show the oil pan. We're gonna show the front seal. There's no active leaks, no drips or drops. 727 automatic transmission to the 3-speed automatic. Pan's nice and dry, speedo cable's hooked up. As far as the floors go, floors are in great shape. There's no rust or rot anywhere going on there. And then we have the solid axle in the rear. And we're going to show the suspension down there as well. You have 355 gears. Let's pan up with the camera. We're going to show the underside right now. Here at Hanksters Hot Rods of Daytona Beach, we are offering 2 types of inventory. Certified, which a technician from Hanksters goes over. We change fluids, filters. We do a basic safety inspection on those cars. We also offer free enclosed transport as long as they're in the lower 48 and as long as that vehicle fits. We are also offering consignment units, which the owner brings to us to list for sale, and those are purchased as is. Now, if you'd like to buy a car from Hanksters Hot Rods, we accept bank wire, cashier's check, or you can actually come to Daytona, pay actual cash. You can finance a car with 10% down, term length, term condition. That's all something to go over with our lender. And I always encourage you to try your own bank or credit union, but we also have classic car lenders. JJ Best and Collector Car Leaders are some of the best. So if you go to our website, hanksters.com, you can fill out the application, and within a few short hours, our lender will reach out with an approval. Now, if you want to come down to Daytona Beach and test drive a car, we are by appointment only, so call ahead of time, submit an inquiry on our website. Please make sure the car is available. And the reason we require that is because we want to make sure one of our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is available to help out. We want to be able to put it on the lift for you, so we want to make sure that space is open. That way, when you get back from your test drive, we can put it up on the lift and you can inspect the undercarriage for yourself. Now let's put the car on the ground. Let's take it for a drive. Let's see how that runs. 1984 Wagoneer. Sounds good. Keys, already showed you that. You have your ignition. You do have an electric fuel pump, so let it prime. Starts right up. Cool. Horn works. Turn signals, blinking on the dash. So you can see that blinking on the driver. You can see it blinking on the passenger side. Let's see, far left, temperature, we just started the Wagoneer up. We'll keep an eye on that. Fuel gauge does work, a little over half tank, 98,572. True miles unknown, title will read exempt. Wouldn't surprise me if those were actual miles, but you never know. Car is 50 years old. Oil pressure looks fantastic. We're charging right there. Radio does not work. We don't touch radios, we don't touch clocks, but the clock does seem to function. That's pretty cool. You have a little tray right here, a little storage, air. Oh yeah. Blowing cold air out the vents. Very nice. I like it. All right, we got our 4-wheel drive lever down there. We're in Florida in a parking lot, so we don't need that. Lock, unlock, so that works. Driver's side mirror, passenger side window. Then we got the back. And then look at that, power windows all work, and the power locks work. Power mirrors work as well. You can see it on the driver's side. You can hear it. Very, very cool. And look at that, passenger side even works. That's awesome. All right, I showed you guys the wipers. I mean, everything seems to work here. The rear glass. Look at that, and it works with the button on the console area on the side. Whoop, left those on by accident. That pretty much covers it. Look at the headliner. The material is in fantastic condition. No rips or tears. Beautiful interior. Very comfortable too. Got a little center console. If you have a small child, you can fit him right there. Not that I recommend it, but whatever you want to do. All right, I left the wipers on. Let me turn that off again. All right, there we go. Let's go for a drive. I love driving these Wagoneers. You have all creature comforts. You got power steering, power brakes, you have power seats that do work on the driver's side and on the passenger side. It's just easy to drive. You know, they drive like an old school 4-wheel drive truck. That's not bad. 45 miles an hour, you can see it on the speedo, so that works. Oil pressure looks fantastic, temperature's right on the money. Gas gauge works, so all the factory gauges seem to work. We're just floating down the road. Look at that, 45 miles an hour for an old school, solid front axles. Look at the steering on it too. There's no rattles, no clunks. That's awesome. I like it a lot. And you have cold air. You have cold air in your 84 Wagoneer. That's awesome, awesome. Also, I realized this actually has a delay on the wipers. So I said I left them on earlier in the video. Turns out if you go all the way to the left, it's on delay mode. That's pretty cool. This thing is old and it has a delayed wiper switch. That's cool. Give it some gas, the 360 performs like it should. No rattles, no ticks, no knocks. Super healthy engine. Transmission shift's perfect. No issues there. So mechanically it's set up really good. The paint's real nice on it. The interior is my favorite part. I love this color. The brown, the kind of two-tone. Very comfortable interior here. And look at how we're idling. You know, it's no like big old rattles or shakes. You have a great tone. You have a little bit of a, you know, chop to it in a, as people would say. But again, you know, idle's good. We're not backfiring out the intake, not backfiring out the exhaust. Smooth idle, cold air. It's actually about 80 degrees here in Daytona. So it's nice to have air conditioning. Not all of them have working air. This one does. And it's the factory style air too, which is really cool. I'm gonna turn it off so you can hear me. That was the other way. That's cool. I love the interior. I love the dash, how they look. All right, I think we're good to go. Awesome. Like I said, car runs well. Engine's healthy, transmission. Here at shift right now. Sounds awesome. 55 miles an hour. So it catches up to modern day traffic. Still going 60, 65, or just cruising along, guys. This is a nice car. It would be good for a weekend toy. I don't know if you live in the mountains. We're in the beach here in Daytona. We can take it to the beach, take it in the mountains. You got 4-wheel drive, and everything seems to work. The headlights, the taillights, the wipers, turn signals. Cool. It's certified, so at full retail price, we actually include enclosed transport as long as they're in the lower 48. Full price, you get a warranty, a 90-day powertrain warranty. Engine starts knocking, transmission slips, the rear end falls off. We're going to cover the major internal parts. We don't cover brakes, batteries, alternators, any kind of gaskets, but we do cover the most important thing, the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. So if you are interested in this awesome 1984 Jeep Wagoneer, definitely give us a call. If you're in the state of Florida, you can drive it home. If you're out of state, we can definitely help arrange transportation. 386-944-9219. Or you can go to our website, Hanksters.com. 80 pictures and then the video that you're watching right now. Have a great day, everyone.